Alright everybody, the wait is over. I'm ViscountKdub and I'm back with the PokeCup Ultra Ball Super Nerd team who will now tackle the Great Ball Division. On with the Gauntlet. Alright, our first opponent is Pokefan Carmen. Female this time. And she has a very cutesy team, but it's pretty dastardly. It likes to confuse, likes to paralyze, likes to give you an encore. So if it lives through your first attack, you gotta be prepared to handle what status afflictions come with that. So I think the best way to handle this first battle is just to hit him hard first with all you got, especially if Mr. Mime shows up. That's probably her best. So we'll start off with Tenta Blue. She leads with Meowth. I'm talking like that's actually a threat. Just in case, we're going to substitute up because, yep, here comes a Screech. Doesn't get past the substitute. We can build up Swords Dance. Raise her attack. Thief won't even steal items through that. Meowth's stab move is Payday. I don't even know the power of Payday. But yeah, one Swords Dance boost, and Meowth is down. Could be the same story for Clefairy, although it is a little resilient. Much more than Jigglypuff. Whoa, critical hit. Yep, it's down. Definitely down. It's great how critical hits in this generation don't ignore your buffs, like in the first generation. Alright, lastly we have Pikachu, who can't even move because we're still faster than it. And we're done. Battle 1 is done. Easy peasy. I just brought the others, you know, for support. Tenta Blue is a fragile girl. I'm not stereotyping, no. They were to back her up. Okay, Battle 2 is against Wyatt, and he has a bunch of beginner dual types. That's his shtick. And a lot of grass types at that, so we'll be definitely bringing Ixion to the fight. Skarmory. And he starts off with Pidgeotto. Now, Pidgeotto has Sand Attack, and it is so annoying. I hate when it doesn't die in one hit. I mean, I'm not cursed up yet, but I don't have time to curse because now my accuracy's down. It's not something I can whirlwind away. Second Drill Peck misses, and I'm hit with my third Sand Attack. Oh wait, second, sorry. Getting ahead here. That third Sand Attack is actually reserved for my switch out, Porygon 2. He harbors Ice Beam. So we'll attack with our accuracy not totally in tatters. We outspeed. Here's an Ice Beam. And it hits. We're good. I'd say we have one attack on the incoming Pokemon before we switch. Not a threat, but can be annoying. There's that annoying coming first. That is due to a Quick Claw. Leech Seed almost guarantees we're not going to keep him in. Because we have substantially more HP than he does. So we'll get to something that he can't hurt. And Synthesis is basically the only thing it can do. It can use Sweet Scent, but Razor Leaf is just going to be 3 times weak. Or, I don't even know the math on that.
It restored its HP. Oh, what's this?
It's just doubly weak against Ixion.
Down it goes.
It's strong against it. 1 drill pack, it's gone. No more Synthesis.
Pokemon left to come up.
Okay, now Ditto is interesting in a bad way. Bad for him, of course. So we can drill pack it right away. It's going to transform into Skarmory. It's fine. Because I also brought Farewell. Ampharos.
Here comes the Pokemon switch.
And even if he does get an attack in, which he opts for rest, fine. We're strong against Drill Peck. It would have been funny if he actually used Whirlwind, but he would have had to allow me to go first, eating a Thunderbolt. And yeah, there's no way he's surviving that. That's Battle 2. Not much needed for this battle. Just some strategic switching. God bless you if you're doing this with rentals in any capacity, round 1 or 2. Rentals suck. Wobbuffet can attest to that. Third battle is against Fire Breather Cliff. And he has only 3 fire types. The rest use Solar Beam, or they are off-type with maybe a fire-type move. But they all have Sunny Day. So we'll lead with something blue, speedy, and powerful. I'm going to go in for a Surf first before he can set up the Sun. And since Sunny Day takes priority for this trainer, he's not going to leave one on the table, and he's going to set up the Sun. But I'm not either, because I know the other prioritized move. That's going to be Confuse Ray. If I'm not confused and they have Confuse Ray, you can bet the AI is going to use it. So the Substitute is going to bypass that. We raise our attack. And Ninetales hopes with all its might that it can get through it, but it won't. No way. I could have honestly kept raising my attack. But the sooner Ninetales is gone, the better. Alright, so now comes out Vileplume. The Sun is still strong, so we're going to be hit with a Solar Beam this turn. But we have a powered out Sludge Bomb, so it better be ready. And it lives. Well, there goes our substitute. But we don't need it anymore, because now that the Sun is faded, we're going to just knock out Vileplume right now, and whatever comes in has to set up the Sun all over again. So we are in good shape for this battle. Tentablue is going to sweep again against Furret. I keep recounting my experiences training my Furret, because I thought it was so cool, because it could learn Surf and normal attacks, and... Oh man, are you kidding? It survived. Anyway, I always recount my memories with him, like, whenever I face him. It's kind of a forgettable fight here. Its moves are terrible. Sunny Day, Fire Punch, Slam, of all things, and Ice Punch. I guess he was looking for Lucky Freezes while the sun's out, which is impossible. Textbook Trainer, next. Now, Biker Dylan has a couple things to worry about. That Sand Slash can be worrisome with Earthquake. Alright, Ariados is not too bad. But Ampharos is level 55, and so is Dunsparce. Both can paralyze. Dunsparce would probably be a little worse, because it can cause confusion. Although, Substitute just eats that right up. I love that. Such a good benefit of using Substitute. So we see Sandslash appear first. We could just surf right over that. No problem. And there's the Ampharos. Now, I wanted to see what it would do first before switching, so I'm actually going to set up a substitute here. And it goes for Thunder Punch. Hey, we got the critical hit. Not that that reduces our odds of getting one, but it's pretty unlikely that it'll hit critical again. And we can swap to Porygon 2. Can't swap to Ixion. We have a Miracle Berry here, by the way. Only about 50. So we're going to just go in, charge with Double Edge. And we'll take the Thunder Wave. No problem. And there goes his level 55.
Just one Pokemon remains.
It won't be anything good. Yeah, it's coffee.
Down to the last Pokemon now.
Yep. No more threats.
A hot battle is unfolding.
That was a Quick Claw, by the way.
That did little damage.
Sludge was only doing 30. I decided not to go for Double Edge. Although, maybe I should have.
White Hot battle continues.
Probably would have ended him.
What would do? A light attack.
It's too late to just try and recover, so Ice Beam away. And now's the critical hit on my side. Whatever. Battle 4. And that's the first half of the Great Ball. It's significantly easier than the second half, because the second half really ramps up the difficulty. In 2 battles. Such as this one against the teacher. Molly gets some annoying Pokemon that can use Double Team, and then she can Baton Pass all those traits, boosted buffs to whatever she chooses. Her powerhouses include Kadabra, Dragonair, and Montine. So I'm definitely going to have like Porygon 2 for Ice Beam. I probably should have brought Ampharos too to handle Montine, but she only brings like one of those. Yeah, she starts with the Passer. So this one was called right, but it's still frustrating. Any way you slice it. I'm going to go for Curse, set myself up. And she goes for Supersonic. It works. And pretty much, Lydian can only raise its agility. It can only pass speed. I don't know why it's going for Ice Punches. Lydian is not a fighter. It's so weird. Okay, so I got 2 curses in. That's great. You watch a real opponent let you set up like this. So now I'm kind of getting hurt here by Lydian, of all things. I'm not getting frozen. That's a good thing.
It's confused no more. Ow, drill tech.
No time for rest.
Wow, a single hit brings it down. What Pokemon will appear next?
Now, we could take down the Dragonair, except for the fact that it has Fire Blast, so that would end us. Our speed is gone.
Okay,
Let's swap out.
the trainer's switching Pokemon. Oh, it's going on too.
Now, this Dragonair loves Paralysis. It has Thunder Wave, and it has Dragon Breath.
What impact will this Pokemon
Headbutt, too.
have on the battle?
So we're going to eat up our Miracle Berry after this Ice Beam fails to take it down. If we were Stab, it definitely would have.
Use Fire Wave. It's hit by paralysis. It used a Miracle Berry on itself.
We get through it.
HP difference between the two combatants.
No big deal.
Blast of Ice Beam. Lightning.
This was why I was excited about using the Nerd Team. It's just a good team. Like, everybody's a good partner for the other. Safe switch-ins.
This is the last Pokemon.
Everyone covers each other's weaknesses. Or shortcomings. So the last one is Kadabra. I kind of figured he would go for Reflect first, so that's why I opted for Ice Beam.
A furious attack. Great hit.
Over half, that's great.
They're both hanging tough.
Recover is not.
It restored its HP.
We could be here a while.
There it goes.
Or not. Lucky crit. End of Battle 5.
Goes down. And there goes the battle.
And if you got that through that one, you won't have a trouble with Battle 6. Have a trouble. Her Master Ball team is much worse. I'll just put it that way. The Sage just waste move using Mean Look. It's not very impressive, and it's usually one of the battles I gloss over. But he's got like 2 flying types, which can be really easy to take down. Everything is like at its first stage, not including Haunter. Oh, poor little Murkrow. It's speedy, I'll give it that.
That Pokemon can't take a getaway.
It doesn't even have an item. Fun fact. Yeah, 1 Ice Beam takes it down. It's so weak.
This battle is intense right from the start. Oh, it's Mystery Ball.
Mischievous can be a problem. This version.
Number of remaining Pokemon is 3 to 2.
I find Toxic and Confuse Ray a little more threatening than Destiny Bond. Oh wait, no.
Oh no.
Perish
Pokemon
Song.
can't be
That's
switched.
the Master Ball version.
A sharp attack. Hit, that was good.
And this thing has Pain Split, which is even more annoying.
There's the shot.
And it totally could have used it.
It's a hit.
It also has a Focus Band. Smart.
Oh, confused. Its directed state is using a held item.
Get past that confusion.
Big HP difference
We'll go
between the two
first. Hopefully, no Focus Band.
combatants.
We got it. We're good.
Hit. Oh, quick combat.
He definitely would have used Pain Split.
This has turned into a one-sided battle. Oh, it's Spinarak. This is the last
Okay,
Pokemon.
and Spinnerack
It's a fierce battle.
is just asking to be squashed.
Double attack. A heavy hit. There are no more remaining Pokemon.
Good charge, good charge. Okay,
And there goes the battle.
so yeah, that's the Sage battle. You walk all over that team with anything you got. You hardly need a fighting type. Take down the Darks. On to the semifinal. I hated using this team. Facing it, you only gotta fear the Lantern. And maybe the Licky Tongue. Everything else is kind of garbage. Impressively, most of them have like singular types. So it's not like you have a plethora of weaknesses. It's actually kind of balanced at first glance. I'm totally excluding Macargo from that.
Semifinals begin. Like the numerous battles, the remaining Pokemon still look ready for more.
And call me crazy, I actually start with Wobbuffet. I wanted to give him one more shot because I hardly gave him a chance in the Pokeball round. So, yeah, I'm gonna get confused right away. Stupid AI. Can't set up Safeguard. But now I kind of know that it's gonna use a special attack, and here comes Spark. Not paralyzed. Great. Nope. No more confusion. Great. And decent damage off the Spark. I knew it was going to use Confuse Ray again. Obligatory AI. And we get to the Safeguard. So Wobbuffet's actually doing a good job. Uh-oh, here comes Hydro Pump. Critical hits. Oh, we survive. Mirror Coat. Kaboom! Wobbuffet actually took down Lantern. It did something. It can't survive the next round, but it did something. I'm giving it top billing for that. Concluded. He's the hero of the Great Ball. This time was short-lived, though. I'm happy with that. Farewell can take down Octillery. Oh, okay. A switch out. Macargo doesn't know Earthquake. No, it doesn't. Rock Slide, Amnesia, Flamethrower, and Smog. Odd moves, but alright. 2 makes sense. That's gonna do over half. Yep. And now, funny thing, raising my Macargo, I found it odd that it actually learned Amnesia. And then you look at its typing. Fire Rock is terrible because, I mean, everything hits it. It's not even Fire Ground. So there's no point in raising special defense. Okay, so we have Octillery, who is going to fall to Thunderbolt because Ampharos' special attack is just that good. And that's the semifinal. We are on to the final round, my friends. Good job, Wobbuffet. I'll never say that again, but good job. Maybe in the Gym Leader Gauntlet. Or actually, the Black Belt from Prime Cup actually has a Wobbuffet. So yeah, we'll be using it again. When we get there. Okay, Pokemaniac Pedro. The Pupitar can be threatening. The Nidoking has Elemental Punches. The Raticate with its Super Fang is probably the most threatening thing. And the Pure Water type, Seadra, I can definitely get over. Because I have my own killer Water type. Noctowl and Tangela, who cares? Now, I had to fast forward this thing like 300 times because an interesting thing happens here that was just so slow. So he used Super Fang, chops my HP in half, I'm paralyzed. Now I'm recovering. I'm waiting for him to get paralyzed or for Super Fang to miss. It just doesn't happen. I recover, Super Fang. And it just keeps happening. One of the two. The odds are in my favor. It's going to happen. It just doesn't happen for a while. I'm not, like, giving him the match. Like, okay, we finally get a paralysis. I'm going to go for Ice Beam because Super Fang can hit again. Now they know that Double Edge is going to definitely knock it out. I just need one more opportunity. And we're just going to keep going like this. At this point, I totally didn't want my N64 to freeze. It always tends to do that at these final bouts. It just keeps hitting. It keeps hitting. Super Fang, recover. Super Fang, recover. And it finally misses. We go for the double edge, and this Raticate is history. Oh. And we're back at normal speed. I'm so sorry about that. Hey, battles happen that way, and I definitely didn't want to bore you with the same old back and forth at, you know, this speed. It would have been so tedious. Anyway, we have an answer to Nido King. It's Ice Beam. We could have been paralyzed. Who cares? Alright, so Raticate's gone. Nido King's gone. Who's left?
Just one Pokemon remains.
Okay, Pupitar. We have an answer to him. The only problem is, he's got a Quick Claw. And he gets stabbed off an Earthquake. So we're going to retaliate. Ice Beam. Quick Claw doesn't work every time, but for some reason I have the most rotten luck with the Tyranitar line and Quick Claws. This isn't the only time. But we win. Flawless victory. Super Nerd Ultra Ball has conquered the Great Ball. Good deal. I just don't want to have another back and forth with the Raticate ever again. That was awful. He wouldn't use anything else either. Let's see what happened here. Okay, so the nerd got by the Great Ball, no problem. It hardly posed a threat. Flawless victory, yada yada. I just want to give a shout out to Rental Wobbuffet, who took down a Lantern with a reflected critical hit Hydro Pump while it was confused. I don't think it's going to get much better for him, guys. This is his heyday, and I will take it and never use him again until I have to. The others did well and good, but this was his cup. That was his moment. I will take it. However, with basically one team member down, the nerd has to be ready to compete on his own Ultra Ball division next time. I'm ViscountKdub. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more Gauntlet. And if knowledge is power, then this nerdy team has spunk. See you next time.